You're watching Man vs. Elk, brought to you by Tubbs Hardware and Rental, where they spend less time mowing and have more fun grilling. Davtech Custom Arms and Ammo, Cajun Fryer, Shreveport Tractor with a coffee pot's always on, and Top Hat Trailers. Go haul something. Well, folks, welcome to the show. I'm Milton Dailey, and if you like elk hunting, you're at the right place. We have a new elk hunt every week, and hey, we'll throw in some mule deer hunting and maybe even something from Africa every once in a while. So hey, what do you say? Let's go on our first elk hunt right here in Colorado right now. Now with Zach Welch, and he has a really nice bull elk right in front of him. This bull wants to come in, but he's circling around trying to catch their wind. Shot. Sneak around, come on to your left. Oh. I'll tell you when. Hold on. You got to be trot back. Okay, step around. Step around, hurry. You know, I've watched Zach practice shooting all week, and he was nailing the target at 70 yards. But when a nice bull steps out, well, hey, it'll mess you up. You know, I was guiding Zach on that bow hunt, and hey, he's a really good shot with the bow, but he just kind of got excited and shot right over its back. Actually hit it in the horn there. Now, after the break, we're going to be back with my daughter-in-law on a mule deer hunt. But first, let's go with Mr. Don Tubbs. He shows us how to grill a steak.
Y'all come on in the store. Let me show you the inside of the store, what it looks like. Walk on in Tubbs Hardware. We've been here since, the store has a history of being in Bossier since 1922. This is my 32nd year of having the store myself. I worked for a man who sold it to me when I was 19. God was very good to me to give me this opportunity. And we just started bringing my hobbies into the hardware business. I love to cut grass. I love to grill. So now we have the less time mowing, more fun grilling segment going on. We keep Mardi Gras up year-round. Tourists that come into town, we're right off I-20 next to the riverboats. We have a good partnership with the riverboats. They send a lot of tourists our way. So tourists love to see Mardi Gras, so we keep it up year-round. Milton, you know, a lot of places when you go to these cook-offs, they don't want to talk about their ingredients. Sometimes it's just so simple, that's what they don't want to go over with you. It's pretty simple to cook a steak. It's not complicated. I'm going to show you 2 ways today to do it in a dry fashion and then have it marinated overnight. We've got a dry rub right here that we put on there. Corey has prepped this today with some Bad Byron's butt rub, a little Cajun blast, a little sea salt, and a little black pepper, and just a little bit. We've got a quality piece of meat here, and we want to taste the meat. We don't want to taste all the seasonings. You can put a bunch of seasoning on a piece of cardboard and make the cardboard taste pretty good because all you're going to taste is the seasonings. But we got this quality piece of meat here. We want to experience the meat and not the seasonings. So we've got our steak here, seasoned up dryly with the Cajun blast and a little bit of Bad Byron's butt rub. And we're going to put it on this grill, and this grill is 550 degrees. That's where I like to cook my steaks at, directly over the fire. Hear the sizzle when you go on there. There's our dry steaks. Now we've had these marinating overnight in the Z's. Z's is a wonderful seasoning that you can marinate overnight. All right, dry and marinated. We're going to leave them on here for 3 minutes. I'm looking at my watch. 3 minutes on the big green egg directly over the fire, and we'll come back to y'all and we'll flip them and we'll have beautiful sear marks. And in 3 more minutes after that, we're going to turn the unit off, steep it for just a moment. Then we're going to be ready to let this thing rest. Oh, real important thing. Let your meat get to room temperature. Don't cook it right out of the refrigerator. Let it be room temperature when you put it on this grill. Steaks are ready to come off the grill. I believe after this period of time, they're going to be a true medium. What's neat about the big green egg is you cook directly over the natural lump charcoal. Natural lump charcoal burns hotter, burns longer, burns entirely, so there's no cleanup. This thing is just made for cooking steaks. Now, what a lot of guys do, they will turn it one way, turn it another. They'll get that Ruth Chris steakhouse look. I'm so excited about these steaks, I'm starting to stutter here. But this is the way I cook them. I don't worry about, I just get the regular sear marks on them, but I want to make sure they're a true medium. So we're going to take the dry ones off first. There's that. And I tell people all the time, you can always put your steaks back on. If you feel like that you need to put them back on for the mother-in-law that likes it well done, well, go ahead and do that. But get it off of there before it's too done, because you can always put it back on. Okay. Let's look at this and make sure it's a true medium before we serve it to our guests. And to me, I think that's a true medium. No blood ran out. Nice and juicy. This is a good steak. Don Tubbs likes them this way. And I want to thank Corey over here. We do cooking demonstrations every Saturday at Tubbs. You never know, when you come by here, you might get a rib, you might get a piece of sausage, you might get a piece of sirloin steak. You just never know, but what we always promise is a good time here at Tubbs. You know, there's a lot of places they won't tell you their secrets, but here at Tubbs, we'll tell you our secret. There's no secret here at Tubbs. And remember my slogan, spend less time mowing and have more fun grilling. Y'all come see us.
The sun's just coming up, and we've got some deer up there, not too far away, about maybe 100 yards, just playing, waiting for them to come down.
You know, this is my daughter-in-law, Sonia, and we're in Golden, Colorado on a piece of public ground. We was both lucky enough to draw our tag You have to turn in a tag draw by April 1st of every year in order to hunt mule deer in a particular area. Now this is statewide, and you always have to have a backup plan just in case you don't get drawed for that particular area. Sonia and I got ours in the first try.
Shoot, I feel like that though.
34 yards.
Uphill?
Use your 34-yard pin to be stops. Wait. No.
Hold on.
No. It's too far. Wait.
You sure? You sure?
38 yards.
Take it or no?
Take shot. Where'd he go?
You know, one of the reasons we can get up so close to these mule deer, if you catch it just right, which doesn't happen very often, you can catch them in the rut, and boy, you know, they just don't pay attention to humans. Sonia's been able to, hey, she was able to sneak up right up on this mule deer, and you know, she misses it the first time, and she's looking at the wrong pin with her on her bow there. So, you know, it's one of them things that she had another opportunity. We snuck right over and it was real quiet, and she was able to, hey, make a great shot on the mule deer.
Wait. Let's see what he does.
30 yards?
Right at the top of his back.
The other one's in the way.
You have to wait.
Okay, this isn't going to be good for long. Take a couple more steps.
Can you hold it?
Let me put it down. Help me. There. Look at the does. Now?
30 yards. Oh, good shot.
Now that time I got him. That's what was wrong. Yes! So it goes down now. I cannot believe that. I knew I wasn't that bad. You're not recording, are
Perfect
you?
shot.
I knew I wasn't that bad. God, thank you. Keith, if you're watching this, take the middle pin out.
Perfect shot.
God, I knew I wasn't that bad. I was like wondering what the hell was wrong. I did go all the way through. He's for sure down right. Woohoo! You know, this is my first deer with a bow. I'm really excited. I've been wanting to get one, and obviously not a bad one. And you know, I only pull back 40 pounds on my bow, and so, you know, these Muzzy 100 grain broadheads obviously do the trick because it went right through them. So if you're looking for a good broadhead, Muzzy's got really good ones.
Up next is our new sponsor, DavTech. Folks, if you need a new rifle, pistol, or hey, one rebuilt, it's DavTech. Let's see what they got to offer right now.
On this wall, what we have, these are all custom builds that I've done myself, excluding the bullpup. Here's an AR-15 9mm, basic receiver, basic upper, chambered in 9mm. It's a AR-15 pistol. Below it, we have the big crazes for the 300 Blackout now, and here's what this is. Ultra lightweight gun, shoots really well. And then up top, we have your basic AR-15 chambered in 223. This gun has got our Cerakote on it. Another thing we offer here, we do in-house, is a Cerakote application. A couple of handguns down below that have also been Cerakoted, custom barrels, and a little engraving on those. And then you get in our bolt-action rifles. Again, we have any of your standard hunting rifles as well as your tactical rifles. You can see these are suppressor ready. What
does suppressor ready mean?
A suppressor ready rifle is a rifle like this with a shorter barrel. It's already threaded. It's a big craze now. They've made it legal to hunt with a suppressed rifle in Louisiana. So Remington's come out with this version of a rifle. You don't have to get your barrel cut or threaded. It's already done for you. Right. And then we get into some rim fire down here. Everybody loves to shoot a .22 rifle, real fun. The Henrys are a real great gun to shoot. But we offer a little bit of everything, man. We've even got some pink guns for the ladies and some of the smaller guns for your youth. We always try and encourage the youth to get involved in firearms in an early age, you know, learn it the right way, the safe way, and get outdoors and get hunting. And then here on the counter, here's another gun, a custom gun that I've done. We started out with the basic Remington VTR. Remington's got the triangular shaped barrels now, ported, great shooting gun. Pretty accurate right out the box, and what we did, just added a little to that, put it on a Bell & Carlson stock, put a drop mag in it, and of course a tactical bolt knob. And you move on down here to the big boy. This is a .338 Lapua Savage, what most people call a sniper rifle, really big gun, fun to shoot. You can really reach out and touch them with this bad boy. But we offer a little bit of everything here at DAFTAC. From your .22 rifles to your .338 Lapuas. We've got a full line of reloading accessories. We've got brass, we've got primers, we've got bullets, and we've got anything you need to reload. I actually sell presses and dies here in-house. If you want to know how to do it and you're not sure what you need, you can come and watch us do it here, watch our operation, and decide for yourself what you think will work for you. Another thing we do here, we provide Cerakote. Cerakote is a spray-on ceramic application. Right now it's the best in the market for a firearms coating. So here's a little summary of our Cerakote process. First thing we do, we strip down the gun completely. We have a stripped lower and a stripped upper. We'll take these two components, we'll soak them in our degreasing compound in here. Once they're degreased, we'll clean them, dry them off really nice, and then we'll bring them over here to our sandblast cabinet, put them in the blast cabinet, blast them down to bare metal, their original metal form, and then we'll put them in the oven for what I call a gas out bake. That's gonna get any grease or anything in there, it's gonna gas it out. Once it's gassed out, we'll come over, put them in the blast booth, and they'll be blasted with the spray-on ceramic coating. Once they're blasted, we come back to the oven, we bake them again at 300 degrees, and you can see in here we have a couple of receivers and a lower that are in there now, fully cured and processed. We follow that up with our custom gun works. We can build custom AR-15s, custom bolt-action rifles. I have a Type 7 manufacturer's license that allows me to actually fabricate and manufacture a complete gun. So we offer a full line of gunsmithing services, handguns, rifles. We'll bed your stock, we'll mount your scope, we'll do whatever you need done to your gun right here, one-stop shop at DAFTAC in Bossier City, Louisiana.
Now let's go up to Golden, Colorado as I take a mule deer with my bow.
Of course, my daughter-in-law took one earlier, and we've been seeing some monsters down here. And right now, we've got does bedded up right here. We got about 5 or 6 does. Got a nice little buck bedded up down here also. We're gonna get down here and get a closer look and see what kind of buck we got. There's some major bucks right here. I got 3, 4 shooters about 100 yards in front of me. We're gonna see if we can sneak up on them. I can't, oh, there's another good one. Oh, wow, that's a good one right there. That one we seen this morning though was a boss.
You know, one thing I didn't realize when we was looking at this big deer here is that the reason he didn't move much, there was a doe bedded down right in front of us, and there was a younger buck in between him and the doe, and that was the reason we was able to stand there in the wide open, folks. Now this is during the rut, and these mule deer have no sense.
Zoom it right in on him. I'm gonna shoot him when he comes a little closer. keep it on him. Folks, that's a great shot. Double lunged him right there. This is the biggest mule deer I've ever shot. I never thought I'd ever get one like this, especially with a bow. And like I said, these muzzy broadheads went all the way through this big, mature mule deer. And again, I can't say enough about the Martin bow. If you want a great bow that is accurate, me and Keith used the Cougar. This is the newest one out, the Cougar 3. So again, thanks to Bob Port for allowing us to come out on his property, and Cowboy Camp Outfitters. Thank you.
This is a utility Kubota RTV 900. The RTV, of course, stands for rough terrain vehicle. And this particular model here will run not only itself, it'll run a chainsaw. It'll also run hydraulic log splitters. It'll run post hole diggers. It'll run anything hydraulic.
That's something. Just keep the cords with you and just plug it in. It runs off PTO.
It runs off the PTO of the hydraulic PTO of the RTV. So these are a farm use machine. It's like they took a tractor and put a body on it. Power steering, wet disc brakes, true hydraulic dump bed.
Now these automatic?
Hydrostat automatic. You got a low, medium, and high range. In low range, it'll run 11 miles an hour. Medium range, it'll run 16. And high range, it'll run 25.
You got some other unique stuff here. Let's look at this.
Yes, sir. This next car is called the RTV 1140. It's actually a 2-seat car where you can take your grandkids riding in it if you want to. But that seat, the rear seat folds up and the bed becomes where the rear seat is. It becomes a bigger bed.
And we're looking at it right now.
Yes, sir. And this particular model here will run the same, 11 miles an hour in low, 16 in medium, and 25 in high. Milton, what we've got here is an RTV 500. This particular model, if you look at it, you see it's not quite as big as these other two. It was designed to fit in the back end of a full-size pickup so you don't need a trailer. And it'll run 25 miles an hour. 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, differential lock, automatic transmission. They call them a hydrostat. You let off of the pedal, off of the gas pedal, and it will just stop. It don't keep going. It'll just stop. So not only do we sell the RTVs, but we are a full-line Kubota dealership. We sell tractors, we sell lawnmowers, we sell RTVs. We even sell the skid steer front loader equipped machine. And if you're ever out in Shreveport, stop by Shreveport Tractor and get you a cup of coffee, because that's where the coffee pot's always on.
Established way back in 1983, Top Hat Industries is known throughout the United States for the top-of-the-line trailers. They have a trailer to meet all your hauling needs. Top Hat manufactures everything from a 4x8 single axle to a 48-foot float with 30,000 pound capacity. If it has the Top Hat brand, you know it's top quality. Now let's go with Eric Gutierrez as he hunts for a 190-inch mule deer buck. Here Eric spots a couple of bucks, but they're a little too small.
What do you think? Is he a good one? Tell me when you're going to shoot. Boy, he's pretty. Missed him. Right over him. Now.
Ready?
Okay, I'm ready. Good shot.
Got him?
Good shot. It's my buddy right there.
We finally got him, Milton.
I tell you what, folks, we've been hunting these deer all week. We're up here in Colorado, right here at your property.
Eric's land.
Eric, this is Eric's land.
That's right.
I tell you, Eric's a good buddy of mine. We've been hunting together all week for this animal. Well, no, we've actually been looking for another one.
Yep.
And
This one's bigger.
oh, look at that, folks! Look at this! Look at this! Well, Eric, thanks so much for letting us come film your hunt.
Thank you.
Man, what a deal!
You brought me luck, Milton.
Hey, if you like fish frying, there's only one way to do it. That's with the Cajun Fryer. Let's go with Robert Myers, the owner, and see what the Cajun Fryer is all about.
Using this Tony Chachery's seasoned fish fry mix. And I like the seasoned better than I do the crispy, but they make a crispy that's a little bit coarser batter mix too. It's good meat, good meal, but I like the seasoned a little bit better. We've put that into our coating buddy, which is a plastic tub here. This is the most quality shaker, breader shaker on the market. This breading buddy is also an absolutely wonderful vegetable taker. You can slice up tomatoes, do lettuce to take to the parks, ballparks or whatever. It keeps all of your veggies lifted up out of the liquids that come out of them. All this top snaps on, turn it up, shake it around. Take about 3 or 4 minutes for it to cook, and we'll be eating a fillet of fish. We came up with this as a hobby. We have a flue that sits up off the bottom that if you look at our website on CajunFryer.com, that flue lifts up, sets up off the bottom of the unit never gets hot. All the debris that comes off of your food, you can't hold all that debris on that food. It's gonna sink to the bottom. It sheds off of the flues, it goes down into that cool zone, and if you can put that debris down in a cool zone, not allowing it to scorch, you'll be able to continue to cook over and over and over in the same oil, actually paying for the fryer in the oil savings alone. I believe they're ready, Clayton.
I think they're ready to eat.
Don't you think they're ready to eat?
I don't think it's gonna get no better than that.
You hang them up top, let them drip for a minute. Shake it, let the oil come off of it. We're gonna dump them out on our plate.
Ooh, they're hot.
They are hot.
Only thing hotter than that is this August heat.
You bet, you bet.
Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed the show, and I want to thank our sponsors, DavTech. Hey, if you need a new pistol, rifle, or if you just need gunsmithing, they're the folks. Go see Lee and them. They'll fix you right up. Also, hey, Robert Myers and Cajun Fryers. Till next week, I'm Milton Dailey. We'll see you then.